Well, I'm afraid, and there's no easy way to say this, that you had a chemical pregnancy.
Did I hear you correctly? A chemical pregnancy. That's what that was?
Yeah, that's when, in pregnancy.
No, I know what a chemical pregnancy is. I'm aware. Had people in my family actually go through it. What's throwing me off just a little bit, aside from the fact that this happened to me, was the fact that my boyfriend was deemed infertile. He actually went for testing, and the odds of us having a child are slim to none, which is, again, I don't know if this is TMI, I know you're a doctor, which is why we didn't really use protection or anything like that. I don't understand how I could have conceived with such low odds.
Well, I don't know your boyfriend's situation, but when someone is classified as infertile, there is usually a window of a percentage. It could be 1% to 30%, where it's still possible. Or were you none of my business, don't have to answer, but were you with anyone else?
No, I'm with my boyfriend, and that's it. No one else.
Okay, so I would, if I was a betting man, I would say that your boyfriend was the other party in this situation, and I'm very sorry that you have to go through something like this. Oh my God.
I don't know whether to be sad or more shocked that this happened.
Yeah. We do have information up front for resources if you need to talk to anyone about this. And again, I'm terribly sorry.
Yeah, I guess I'm just shocked. I don't know what to feel, actually. I don't know what I'm feeling. No need to apologize to the doctor.
Chemical pregnancy. You got Were you with someone else?
Brian, I've put up with a lot, willingly, and I'm okay with a lot of things. But did you just seriously ask me that?
Yeah, I did just ask you that because I'm infertile. I can't have children. So you had to get pregnant some other.
Okay, clearly you're not 100% infertile, because I did not cheat on you. And I can't believe you just accused me of that.
I'm sorry if you just got offended. I'm hearing what you're saying for the first time, and you're telling me that you had a chemical pregnancy because of me. That I was the father.
Yes. I'm offended. Because the doctor tells me that. Gives me this news. And I bring it home to you. And the first thing you ask is who I cheated with. Instead of addressing literally anything else.
I really wish you weren't offended. Obviously, I didn't think that this was possible.
To think that I cheated on you after, like, all of the trust we built, and how I let you in and you let me in, and the first thing you think of is that I cheated.
You're right. You're going through something. You're going through something horrible. Very unexpected. And I'm being inconsiderate and selfish and unfiltered in the worst way. So I'm sorry. I'm just in shock, and that's no excuse for my behavior. Okay, you're not saying anything.
I need space. I need space.
Come on. I don't want to leave you like this. I'm sorry if I accused you of
If you did. You did just accuse me, flat out.
Because I was under the impression that I could not have children. So the only other alternative of you getting pregnant was cheating on me. Is that so crazy that I thought that?
I need space. I need space. I don't want to talk. I don't have anything left to say right now. I need space.
Sandra, please. I am very sorry for how I just...
Go. Please go.
Alright. But if you change your mind, please call me, and I will race back. I'm sorry again. I'm gonna go see my brother in prison, and then I will again race back if you need me. You shouldn't be alone right now.
Do not tell me what I feel. Do not mansplain anything to me. And please go.
Sorry.
Damn, bro. That is like the best and worst news that I've gotten while I've been in here. Congratulations that you were able to conceive, dude. I'm sorry that it turned out the way that it did, but man, look at the bright side there. I know how much you want children. And man, that's incredible. And I please give Cassandra my sympathy and my condolences. So, like, I've been through that with Miranda, and it's a very Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Bro, I appreciate you visiting me in prison. I'm gonna remember every single person that ever visited me while I was in this dump, this haunted house of a prison. But man, your girlfriend just had a chemical pregnancy. Why are you visiting my dumb ass? You should be with her.
She wanted space, pretty much. So I'm here, giving her that space. Even though I would rather be with her.
Ah, yeah. Miranda went through that too. It's weird, man. That pregnancy stuff brings like emotions out that you can't even classify in an individual. It's very hard to explain, dude. And whatever she's feeling, you just have to like, don't even try to understand it, just accept it.
No. Let me clarify. She wanted space because when she told me about the chemical pregnancy, I was so bewildered. I couldn't fathom that I could possibly be the father because of my infertility, right? Well, that came out as me accusing her of cheating on me.
Oh, I got you. I mean, she's really that upset. I get why you would think she cheated. You know, you've been told by doctors and documents after being tested that you're infertile. So, I would think that too.
Yeah, so she took it very bad. To the point where I don't know if she's going to talk to me again. I can't see it being that bad. But man, I really put my 2 feet in my mouth at the same time with that one. So, yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm sure she seems like a very level-headed person. And she seems like someone that lets things go, unlike Miranda. I think like this was probably hard news for her. Not even probably, definitely hard news for her. And hearing what you said probably made it a lot worse. Again, not probably, definitely. So just, bro, let her go through it. Be there for her if she needs you. And this is terrible. Take the time to grieve. Take the time to feel what you need to feel. But also realize that, hey, you were able to conceive, dude. You were able to conceive, dude. Yeah. I can't get happy at a time like this, but I am surprised in something else in terms of emotional when it comes to realizing that, yeah, I conceived. Maybe whenever I get the hell out of this stupid haunted house with not even Sloppy Joe, whatever they freaking serve in this place, maybe when I get out, I will come out to a niece or a nephew from you. And also, tragedy, very sad, horrible stuff. But hope for the future, that's what's keeping me going right now, brother. Hope for the future. Yeah. Yeah, so Brian came over after seeing Joey in prison, and I could tell something was wrong, and he did not want to tell me, but I got it out. You know Brian, he can't hide. If we were playing hide and seek, he would lose. He can't hide anything, and he told me that, so that is what they are dealing with right now, and I pray for them. God, that's terrible. Maybe Brian just carries around horrible luck with him or something because he can never catch a break. But I know what she's going through, and my God, I feel terrible for her. Those are the most unexpected. They don't talk about chemical pregnancies like that in movies and stuff, and so I don't know what her history is like, but I knew for me when that happened, it was like the worst type of learning experience. Did you realize also that Brian was able to conceive? Yeah. That's crazy. I guess he has some luck on his side in a weird way. Let me guess. That only makes your love for him grow stronger. I mean, that's awesome for him in terrible circumstances, but I'm respecting their relationship. That's all I can do. That's the right thing to do. Well, I commend you for that. But obviously, you're allowed to feel whatever you want to feel. Right now, although I should be focusing on my kids' education and work, I've been so sidetracked with all of Joey's family and his ex-fiance now hounding me to see my kids. I feel like I have an entire team ganging up on me, so that's kind of been what I've been focusing on, although I shouldn't be. Why though? Joey's in prison. The grandparents don't have any rights to your children. You're in the clear now. You can relax. The big bad wolf that's behind bars, he was the only one that might have given you problems. I guess I'm just worried that you know how his family is, and now they have my mom. The schemes, the grandparent rights thing. I feel like my former mother-in-law has a bug up her butt where she's starting to rev her engines up, and I don't know what to expect. Oh, please. I've never heard anyone in my adult life getting grandparent rights to the grandkids. I didn't even know that was a thing before your life. I think sometimes, although your paranoia is necessary, sometimes it gets the best of you.
I completely understood where you were coming from. As horrible as it may sound, as my mom and someone who's looking out for me, when you told Melissa, don't have my baby, messed up. Still kind of pissed about it, but I get it more when it comes from you. But you know what Gabby did? Well, let me guess. She said something similar to what I said to Melissa not too long ago, right? Yeah. She flat out, okay, Melissa's not pregnant. I don't want to scare you or anything like that. Not that it would scare you, but, hypothetical. TMI. Me and Melissa, whatever. And she could get pregnant this month. Who knows? I don't know. But I guess Melissa was like venting to Gabby about me being in prison and how her life's in shambles. You know how Melissa is. And my sister, my little sister, who I used to walk to the bus stop in the morning, had the audacity to tell my former fiance, who could potentially be carrying my baby, to not carry that baby to term, to get rid of that baby. What bus stop does she get off? I agree. Something has been very weird with your sister lately. It's like she's changed a little bit, and it's shocking even to me. I'll tell you what, it's funny how when Miranda comes back, when she moves back to town, Gabby's entire identity changes. When Miranda was in Florida, right? Totally different tune. Family oriented, was hanging with you a lot, right? You both. Am I wrong? No. Now that you point it out, I think you're absolutely right. I think the way you're influential towards Melissa, Miranda's very influential towards your sister. And she does change. You're right. Yeah, and I'm not trying to bash Miranda. It's not Miranda's fault. But when Miranda's in the picture, my sister ain't my sister and she ain't your daughter. She's Miranda's lapdog. And I look, Gabby already cut me off. We're not talking. Fine. Be a little baby about things. Ruin the family dynamic like that. But if you're not gonna talk to me, don't talk about me either. If you're not talking to me, do not talk about me. Does she have nothing? She works in an art gallery. Does she not have anything else going on where she's got to trash talk me until my ex-fiance then I have my baby? Talk to your daughter. Put her on blast for me because this is ridiculous. I'm trying to get my kids back and she's trying to prevent me from having more. I'll talk to her. Melissa came to me for help. And I don't sugarcoat things. I don't lie to people. If they don't like my opinion, sorry. But I'm no longer talking to Joey, so I will say what I want to say. To tell her to get rid of the baby, though, don't you think that's a little extreme? A little cold? And out of line? For the place that you are in the family to say that? Yeah, I said it. Because Joey's in prison, and he might be in there for a very long time. And I don't think that their relationship is suitable for a child. That's my opinion. They were just broken up. They called off a wedding. Things aren't really going so good for them. Doesn't really seem like bringing a child into the mix would be the right thing to do. I don't know what's happening to you, Gabby. You're changing. And I don't like it. I love you and I don't want to fight. Joey said some terrible things to me. We are not on the same page. And I love Miranda. She is my best friend. So I'm going to take her aside and I have no shame in any of that. And I'm also going to speak my mind towards Melissa. Yes, that goes against my brother, but it seems like I'm friendlier with Melissa and Miranda than I am him. Where do you stand with us? As a family, though, with everything that's going on with Miranda and your brother, where do you stand with us? Where do I stand? I don't think going to court for custody as grandparents is going to do you any favor. We're not going for custody. I would never go to court to win custody of my grandkids. What me and Miranda's mother want are visitation rights.
That's what we want. To just be able to visit them. I don't think that's too much to ask. I don't think we are putting Miranda's feet to the flames with that. Okay, I don't agree with that either. I understand where Miranda's coming from, and I think she needs to be left alone. She moved back here for a better life, to be closer to Junior. She has her son back. I think everyone needs to give her space, and when she is ready to share her kids with people, then she will be ready. But we're not pressuring her into sharing them. These are two little lives. Those two little lives should know their grandmas. They should know their family, and not just who Miranda gets to decide who. That's not for you to decide. Imagine if Nanny Agatha told you what to do with us growing up. Don't forget you're a mother too. Put yourself in Miranda's shoes. That's where you lack empathy. Don't tell me anything about me. Do not assume you know what I need, what I want, what I lack. None of it. I'm still your mother. Mom, you're going to go against this family. That's what you're doing right now. That's what you're doing. Okay. If disagreeing with the family or disagreeing with you is going against the family, then I guess that's what I'm doing.